Now, I get asked this question more than almost any other question. I've got 2 million dirham, Charlie. What do I buy in Dubai right now? And I want to give you an honest answer. Not the answer that earns the most commission, not the answer that you might want to hear, the actual answer. Because 2 million dirham in this market buys very different things depending on what you want from your investment. And most brokers, unfortunately, they won't take the time to separate these things out for you. So I want to do it properly on this video. First, some context. The median price per square foot across Dubai sales market hit around 1,770 dirham per square foot in early 2026. Now that is up 14% year on year. That means that 2 million dirham buys you roughly around 1,100 to 1,200 square foot at the city's average. In premium waterfront areas, they will buy you significantly less. Obviously, in growth corridors, it will buy you significantly more. At this budget, you are looking at apartments only. You are not buying a villa in an established community at 2 million dirham in 2026. It's just not happening. So anyone telling you otherwise is either selling you something in a location with serious supply headwinds, or they just don't know the data properly. So the question becomes, which apartment in which area for which purpose? If yield is your priority and the data is clear, JVC is generating gross yields now of around 7 to 9% in 2026. JLT is running at around about 6 to 8% gross yields. These are among the strongest rental yields in the city. But here's what the yield number does not tell you. Both JVC and JLT, they sit inside a high supply pipeline. JVC alone has had over 2,200 transactions already recorded in early 2026. That is the highest volume out of any community in Dubai. And the new launches, they're going to keep coming. There is a lot more handing over in JVC. The strong yield today does not protect you if supply compresses that yield over the next 2 or 3 years. If you are buying for yield, I would be looking at a very well located 1 or 2 bedroom in Dubai Marina, Dubai South, and areas that are up and coming and good. Yields of 5.5 to 7.2% is what you're going to get in these areas, which also has a significantly stronger resale liquidity than the likes of JVC. It's metro connected and a fixed amount of waterfront, talking about Dubai Marina, that cannot be replicated. At 2 million dirham, you are at the entry point for the marina, again, Dubai Islands, Dubai South, but you're in there. If appreciation is the priority, my answer would be different. There's a new launch coming up by Beyond. I would be looking at that. I would be also looking at the Dubai South project, which is higher, etc. Now, in these areas, the infrastructure is still being built. If we look at Dubai South, even Dubai Islands, still being built. The amenities, they're still arriving. The price per square foot is still below the comparable waterfront products that trades in more established parts of Dubai. At 2 million dirham, you can access the apartment market on Dubai Islands, you can access the apartment market in Dubai South, even where the Blue Line Metro is with the new launch coming by Beyond. Now, before the full infrastructure is in place, before the hospitality layer is complete, and before the pricing actually reflects what these locations will become, every established community in Dubai looks exactly like this at this stage. What would I personally do? If I had 2 million dirham today and one decision to make, this is personally what I would do. I would not buy in JVC, especially at this budget. The supply pipeline is too heavy in that price bracket. And if I want to exit in 3 or 5 years, I'll be honest, my competition in those areas, there's thousands of identical units. So I wouldn't like to look at that. I would be looking at either a very quality 1 bedroom in Dubai Marina, Dubai Islands, Dubai South that has yield and liquidity. The choice for me between these areas depends entirely on what your time horizon would be. Whether you need the income right now or whether you can wait for the capital gain. Obviously, the off plan would be waiting for the capital gain. What I would not do is buy a mid-market apartment in a very high supply area because the payment plan looks attractive. The payment plan is not the investment. The location and your apartment is the investment. 2 million dirham is a serious amount of capital to invest. It deserves a serious conversation and not a generic recommendation. So if you want me to run through what makes sense for your specific location, please fill out the form in the description in the bio. I'll get back to you and let's have a chat. Please do like and subscribe this video. Really does help me keep making content like this. And as always, I will see you on the next one.